Hello, my name is Faisal Khan. I'm a banking and a payment consultant. So this is the second video of the three-part series I'm doing on build your own bank. I did the earlier one, I think last week. The link should be somewhere up here. Anyway, so I want to talk about very simple three factors you need to consider when making your own bank or a pseudo bank on top of an EMI layer. Remember, we had talked about that there was a banking layer. On top there is an EMI layer, which is an electronic money institution, an e-money institution. And on top of that is where your service offering would be your wallet service, your bank service, your pseudo bank, what have you, your payment service. The three things I want you to consider is the problem you're trying to solve. A lot of people are going into this business thinking, okay, you know what, I'm going to get all the freelancers of the world. You know what, I'm going to go and get people from Malaysia or Pakistan or Kenya because they need wallets and they need IBANs. Think of the problem you're trying to solve. Is there a problem over there? Is TransferWise solving this problem? Is, I don't know, Banking Circle solving the problem? Is Air Wallets solving the problem? Is any other company solving the problem? You may go ahead and build a solution only to find out that the competition is going to kill you. So make sure the problem is there. There's a large enough scope and a wide enough audience for you and a market for you to go in and capture it. And more importantly, try to do a pilot first. So understanding the problem, understanding your audience, understanding the vertical, understanding the market that you're going to go to vis-a-vis with respect to the competition is extremely important. If you are going to venture into this business only to be killed by the competition 3 months down the line, think again. The second thing other than the competition and the problem is I want you to focus on what your competitive edge is going to be. If your competitive edge is pricing or if it's technology, I suggest you don't go into the business. Let me explain. Let's say someone is offering a payment and they charge 1%, and you're saying I'm going to offer it for 0.25%. The first thing is, if you offer it for 0.25%, how are you going to make money? If you're going to break the market price and the market share drastically, how will you make money? What are your numbers? What does your feasibility show? But then consider the following fact. What if someone else comes and says, I'm going to offer it for 0.1%, for 10 basis points? Then how do you compete? Someone just went from your 25 basis points to 10 basis points. They probably have a feasibility just like you do, and they're going to compete. How will you compete? If pricing is your only basis of competition, I suggest you rethink your business plan because that may not work. Competition will come. People with larger pockets are going to come and try to wipe you out. So this is very important for you to understand. Third thing, time to market. How fast can you get the solution out and how fast can you onboard clients? If you're going to design today in the hopes of releasing a product in 1 year from now or 1.5 years from now, then take into consideration what the competition might be doing. Take into consideration where the regulations might be going and more importantly, where the current incumbents may be pivoting to or maybe changing their direction. Does that interfere with your business plans? It is extremely important that people who are venturing into e-money contracts understand that the contractual terms are going to be 1 year, 2 years, 3 years and so forth. And you have to commit to this money. And if you somehow go in late and your business plan changes, you're still locked into a contract. It's not easy getting out of those contracts. So do consider these three things. The first, the competition and the problem you're trying to solve. The second is the pricing that you have to look at. Is what is your competitive edge? It ought not to be pricing. Make it something else. Make it a value-added service. Make it something that you're good at. And the third is, what is your time to market? How fast can you get out to the market? The longer you take, the more chances are your business plan will change. These are just some of the things I want to talk to you about, the BYOB, the Build Your Own Bank, and we'll wait for the third installment, which I should hopefully do towards the end of the week. Till next time, this is Faisal Khan signing out.